Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King, Classic Blind. We're just out here in Ashenvale, trying to finish up the Kalimdor exploration achievements. We've got 5 places to go to in 3 different zones, starting here with Firescar Shrine. The event items are gone now, so that's 2 more inventory spaces we can work with, so that's nice. And then one interesting thing here is this weapon merchant. They sell one-handed maces with a speed of 1.9, which is faster than our main hand lower level mace we have. So technically that would make it slightly faster to train with. Don't really know if it's super necessary at this point. Our maces is already getting up there. But it's not like it costs a lot either, so. Let me buy this regular old mace. And technically, our good mace is actually faster. So that's something. So if we were to equip this mace here, it's even worse than this one, but most of our damage is still coming from all the equipment, so that's fine. So we don't need this one anymore.
I hope you find something useful.
2.5 speed, not exactly what we're looking for. Technically our good mace is even faster. Either way. There we go.
Remain vigilant.
Alright. But before we leave Forest Song here, there is a flight path we can unlock. So that's nice. Looks like it's right up there. I believe this is a new area. Or at least new to me. There's a new flight path here. Ain't that something? Okay. So let us get out of this section somewhat. We are looking for Firescar Shrine, and it was not down in Fellfire Hill, surprisingly. So we're going to go look for some more demon-y areas here in Ashenvale. We'll see what we can see. Here is some demons. They look particularly fine. Yeah, it's got some red. We can check it out. Their buildings are red, at least. This is Saturnar. This is some kind of shrine. Maybe. Maybe not. It's red. Not it. Can I jump on it? I can jump on it. This is decidedly not the Firescar Shrine. Sad times. Not much else here in Saturnar. So I guess we need to keep on looking. Red, but not quite burning. Yeah. There's a shrine over there. Shrine of Asena. Doesn't look particularly burning on the map either. But the part that looked kind of burning on the map wasn't it, so, yeah. We will see. Storm Strand. That's more of a beach than a fire. At least presumably it still is. Trees and trees everywhere. Standard fare for Ashenvale. Fallen Sky Lake. Doesn't feel very fiery. A lake. I mean, you can have lakes of fire. That's also a possibility. But probably not here. There's ways to get over to Town Mountains, I believe. Iris Lake. Retreat. Yeah, Town Deep Path. I'm gonna try this shrine over here. Thistlefer Village. Any fire down there? Doesn't look like it. Having these sections in the Explore, which don't even pop up a bit on the map, debatable. Or that's really exploring. Like, for one of the other locations we need to go to, it's just a camp. So, just walk into some random tiny little camp, and that'll be what we need for that. Ruins of Stardust. Are they fiery ruins? Eh? Maybe? Probably not. Hum 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 hum. Be on the lookout for fire. With how lush everything is here, if there's gonna be a fire, we're gonna see it. In theory. There's a copper vein. Like, go get in on that. Eh. Not super necessary. I wanna see. There's like a shrine or something over here. This is the ruins. These don't look very fiery type of ruins. More of ancient ruins. Let's take a look. Ruins of Stardust. Yeah, a shrine over there. Looks slightly shriny. Not fire. Definitely more of a water shrine. Yeah. Rain callers. Roughly the opposite of what we need. Roughly the opposite of what we need. There's plenty of shrines and stuff around here, though. So, in theory, we could find it somewhere. Try this one. There's also a lot of cliffs and stuff, so I don't know how effectively we're gonna be able to maneuver around here. More things to consider, I suppose. Here's Astronar. Very good. Sulphur Village. They're not very fiery. Stonetown Mountains. Wouldn't call that fiery either. Barrens. Not particularly. That wolf's attacking me. Wild. Who does that? Who does that? Down here? There's another shrine of something. Looks very much not fiery. They got some lanterns. That a fire? It's a shrine. Not quite. Not quite what we need. What do we got over here, though? It's getting spooky. Spooky fire? Probably not. A mysterious... Not too mysterious. It's a little house. It's fine. Okay, now we're getting way up into the mountains here. I don't think this is gonna go anywhere. Goes to a spider. Climb up here. Go somewhere. Technically, yes. Maybe no. Looks like a bit of a drop. Let's go this way. Lake? Oh. Just take a little bit of fall damage. Not a big deal. And now we're over here. We need to find some more demons. Definitely nothing looking more like a fire scar than the area over here, which apparently wasn't it. Fire scar shrine. Hum 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 hum. Here's the beach. Any demons over here? There's a guy. Hi, guy. We got these guys. We got a horde area. Zormgar outpost. We found a place. It's not the right place. A place you've never been. That doesn't count. An island over here. Seems unlikely. Here's a something. A dead turtle ship. Interesting. Other guy attacking. Hilarious. And it's getting slightly darker. Wouldn't say fiery though. Just more dark. This is Black Fathom Deeps. Spooky. Not really fiery, I wouldn't say. Presumably, if you did plenty of quests in the area, you would find it. Just by going to places. This is a bit of a ruin. Not quite. No fiery scar here. Alright. Interesting. There's a Hydra. It's not fire. Okay. Point our way this way a second. This was demons. This was demons. This really looks specifically demonic here. They're probably gonna be off in an area. I mean, it's slightly darker here, maybe. We could maybe try to say that. On the path up towards Dark Shore. I can see that being slightly darker. But is it fiery? Doesn't feel like it. Presumably it's around here somewhere. Whether or not we want to wander all around Ashenvale is a question. Let's just post. Something? In that corner. Slightly browner. Kind of went that way. Kind of went that way. That could be it though. The closest thing we have to an idea here. Possible. Here's Mistress Post. Nothing particularly fiery over here. Just an area. This is slightly colored. Where's the path? Path is over this way. Looking at the map and moving at the same time. Not the best idea. That's my last guess. If we don't find it there, we'll have to consult some outside information. As much as we could scour every inch of Ashenvale here. Not exactly the most interesting idea. To go a little further this way, I think. Get around these mountains. Possibly. There's a statue. Nice statue. And a much larger statue. My goodness. It's large enough that I expect it was made this way and not buried. I mean, I guess it could be buried. Getting into... There's some demons. Fell guards, okay. Fire Scar Shrine. There you go. Explore Ashenvale. Yes, it was. Just the slightest... I had taken that as like the little orangish around the mountains. It's actually a place. Let's go inside Fire Scar Shrine. See if they actually have a shrine. They got totems and stuff. Got demons. Let's see this shrine. What do you got? What are we looking at? Is it cool? Does it just go around to the back here? Very spooky. There's fire grass, I guess. You can maybe say. And it just kind of loops around. Alright. Not much of a shrine. Disagree in that regard. Out of here. Okay. So that is Explore Ashenvale. Very cool. Leaving us with just 2 locations. We're gonna go to Daenerys last, because there is a teleporter to the place there. Oh, it's actually really on the map here. Caverns of Time. Yeah. So we need to go to a beach in Daenerys. But where we need to go now is Blood Mist Isle, which we can get to there from the Exodar. We can get to there from Astronaut. Is this the way we can get to there? I think we need to go around. So, we just need to go catch a flight in Astronaut. And that should get us over to where we need to be. When we get there, to Blood Mist Isle. Oh, path. We go this way. That's more south. Yeah, it's close enough. It's over this way. Definitely not the most straightforward and open area. That's alright. Here we go. When we get to Blood Mist Isle, we need to find the Blood-Cursed Reef, the Hidden Reef, and Telethion's Camp. The 2 reefs should be pretty easy. There's going to be in the water. Presumably. Presumably they will be. But finding one camp could be a challenge. Flight path. Take me to... We can't go to the Exodar from here.
Farewell.
Okay. How do we get over there? It's been a while since I've tried to get over to those isles. I bet they have a boat. Where would that have been, though? I think it's probably going to be in Aberdeen. Look, it's closer, though. I think. And if it's not, it's a very easy place to be, too. Let's go to Aberdeen. I think there's a way there. We'll figure it out. I don't... It's a different section here. Because Azure Mist and Blood Mist Isle were additions. I think these are TBC places, I think. So there's not actually connected to the main network here. Anywhere here that looks like unexplored? Not really. That's Midden Vale. Feather Ridge. Bloodwash. Vindicator's Rest. Could be a new area too. That's entirely possible. We just haven't been there before. Hidden Reef and Blood-Cursed Reef. Easy. Ethereum's Camp. It's also got a slightly different look to the map. I don't know if it was always this color. Is there any sections that look largely uncolored? Not particularly. That's Bloodwatch. Cryocore. These are kind of the symbols for camps. It might be that one. That'd be my first guess here. Well, that is also part of Nazivium, perhaps. Or these ones. We will see where our options are once we get up there. That Teldra's over there. Something. Alright. So the port city of Azure Mist is right next to the Exodar. That's probably right. Let's catch a boat. Many forms of transportation. Once we're done here, we're gonna use our Hearthstone. We're gonna use a portal or something. All sorts of stuff. All right. Are you the one that's going to? Which one? Boat to Teldrassil, boat to Stormwind, boat to Azure Mist is straight ahead. Oh no! I think we're gonna make it. There was an attempt. All right, how do we get back on the dock? So close. So close. Can we get up onto the dock from here? Yes, we can. Alright. Azure Mist. I don't expect... Do they even have anybody at the end of the dock here? They don't. Everybody else has to. I guess there's just one guy to talk to about all the locations. The Marian.
The moon be with you.
On the northern dock, you can board a ship that will carry you to Etherean Village in Darnassus. On the southern dock, you can find passage across the Great Sea to Stormwind Harbor. The dock to the west, at the end of the pier, leads to Azure Mist Isle near the Exodar. Safe journeys to you.
Till next
Fantastic.
meet.
Alright. Got some oily blackmouth schools. Yay. Lesser oily blackmouths, even. Not the best fish in here, I suppose. Don't know exactly how getting fishing speed works. We got time to spare, so might as well. And it's gone. Another one over here. While we wait for the boat to get back. Or the blackmouth. Yeah. Alright. Be right back. And it's back. That didn't take too long. Only fished a few fish. Did we get any fishing experience for doing that? Good question. This is the Illumin's Blessing.
I am honored.
So many times over, the discovery is made, but it's remain vigilant.
Del Madras.
Alright. Let's put our weapons back on. I don't think we're going to run into any very good spots for training our maces over here. We're roughly at level 75 equivalent with maces. Give or take. 74, 75. That's at least decent. We'll probably finish our training back out in Northrend. Now we're on the boat. Very good. And then we are going to be in the slightly wrong isle, but we're one step away from it at least. We'll be there soon. Yeah. Don't know if there's any flight paths over here. It's a possibility. Azure Mist Isle. Very good. If there's any flight paths, they're going to be over near the Exodar here. They might be able to get us up to Bloodwatch. I don't know if we really need to go to Bloodwatch, though. We'll probably just cut across here. Should be fine. Killed an infected Night Stalker. Ah, the Exodar. Quite the place they got here. And do you have any flight paths?
Open your heart to the light.
Hippogriff. I guess we go to Bloodwatch. I mean, it's the only option, so might as well.
Die on this.
Can't even make strange decisions here. We're just heading over where we need to be. Now, let's keep an eye out. See if it mentions any of the locations we fly over. We want 2 reefs and a camp. Silting Shore. There's a tower or something over there. Out in the fog. The Veiled Sea. I'd say so. Barrel Coast. Bloodmist Isle. Midden Vale. Bloodmist. He's been to the Hidden Reef. Good information. That's one of the spots checked off, at least. Also involved the camp. Very good. To the northwest. Yeah. Northwest, you say? Okay. Let's head that way then. Northwest. A bit of information here. Sorts of nonsense happening over in Bloodmist. It's called Bloodmist. I can have a swell time. Exarian? Behind Exarian, perhaps? Belayed Wood. This could be a camp of some description. Demons. It's always demons. Exarian. That's a bit of a fall. Here's a slightly better spot. Drop down. Not quite like that. Nailed it. There's a food crate. We could get that to heal the disaster. Let's see. If I was a reef, where would I be? The Hidden Reef. What's that? There's the Hidden Reef. Cool. And there is a copper vein down below. Who's the person we can talk to? Bows before Aquarius. Level 70 elite water elemental. Down here in the Hidden Reef. What are aspects? Level 30s. Hey there. You're brave to swim down to my realm, Landwalker. Yeah, we got water breathing. We're not that brave. That's the edge of the world, so that's not going to be where we need to be. Help with the pollution upstream. Camp up the waterfall. Let's see if we can find this waterfall. It's the foul pool up that way. we can climb the waterfall, perhaps. Probably not. Yeah. Up where this mess is happening. More dead turtles. That's the hidden reef. The other reefs are presumably somewhere else around here. Well, the other one reef. So we can find a camp first, though. And if this was... I mean, this would have still been here. Probably. I don't know. Anything that has been added to previous zones is going to be a large amount of question marks for me. Had thought that we had explored all these areas before, but not enough for the achievements, clearly. And demons, the foul pool, fouled water spirits. Let's see what we got up here. Looks like hanging in the water. And out with the foul water spirits. We got spiders. And a researcher there behind the spiders. This is it, huh? Very noteworthy for... Very noteworthy. Very cool. Alright. This is his camp. A single burnt tent. Amazing. Alright. Just one more reef. And presumably, that's going to be down in the water. I'm going to say probably over here. I mean, there's Blood Curse Isle, so the Blood Curse Reef is probably next to the Blood Curse Isle. That would make a lot of sense. We gotta just go this way. Probably faster. Get back on the path here. Or a path, at least. Where's it gonna go? Yeah. Blood Curse Reef. Blood Curse Isle. That checks out. That makes sense. That is findable based on map cues and information that's freely available. I guess you'd have to know that there was a reef there to find. Presumably we crossed that area when we went to Blood Curse Isle. It just didn't count. Cross over here so we don't have to go down a bunch of cliffs. Seems like a good decision. Let's just head this way. Should be good. See if there's gonna be any interesting people down the blood-cursed reef. Guess it's less of a cliff and more of a beach, but that's okay. Found the water. Should be around here somewhere. Let's go underwater, see if we can see anything. Nothing right here. Maybe it's closer to the isle. If I was a reef, perhaps past the isle? We shall see. 16's there. This is looking like the edge of the world here. I mean, that might be too deep. The Veiled Sea. That's not it. We're completely off the map now. Perhaps between these two. Blood cursed. Blood curse. Blood curse. Yes. Obviously. I mean, I guess there could be two blood cursed areas. This whole place is blood and cursed. A boat over here. On Wormscar Isle. Blood cursed Voyager. Hey, this is it. This is it. This is the reef. I don't know, it feels pretty shallow here too. Still quite shallow. Fascinating. I guess it's more of the ships are the reef here. Interesting. Alright. So that leaves us solely with Daenerys. I believe the best choice here is Hearthstone. We get over to the Caverns of Time. Somewhere. I don't know if it's in the Hall of Teleports. We need to go somewhere else. There's away from Dalaran to the Caverns of Time. I know that much at least. And that's what we need to do here. Unfortunately, this uses our Hearthstone. It's going to be a little bit before we can get back over here. That's okay. Alright. I guess we could do the fishing and cooking quests since we're here. We'll see what they are. We'll see what they are.
Good day to you.
Mustard dogs. Yeah, we can do that one. He wants mustard dogs. Rhino dogs. Wild mustard. Yep.
Have a good one.
That's quick. We can do that. Let's go find this mustard. See if we can do a better job this time. Looks like there's some back that way. You find the grassy areas. Or just wherever. If there's any up around this way. We also need to go to the bank, I guess. There's one. Two. We just need 4 in total. For the mustard dogs. Unfortunately, I'm not flying everywhere here. This is a quicker one, though. That's alright. Wild mustard in this patch. Can't go into the horde section. Would if I could. Guess we're over here by the bank. Guess it's done there. That's just a person on the bench. Here's wild mustard. And another one. There's a Sternite deposit down below us. That's of note. I'm not gonna be able to get that. One thing at a time. Let's head into the bank here. A bank here, I guess.
King's honor, friend.
Get some rhino meat.
Farewell.
Missing rhino dogs. Oh, we need to make the rhino dogs. So we need 4 rhino meat. We can put the rest of them away. 4. There we go.
Light bless you.
Right. We need a fire. Go in here somewhere. Probably fire's around somewhere. I know there's a fire down there. And a new fishing daily. Could do that. That's on the map. Well, let's see what we got here. Alright, fishing daily.
Hello.
Blood is thicker. The blood tooth is a feisty little fish used in a recipe to cure infected wounds. Use some of them if you're up to it. As the name suggests, they've a hunger for blood. The only way I know how to catch the little devils is creating a blood pool and fishing in it. Get yourself covered in blood, just slaughter a beast in the Borean tundra, then jump in the water, wash right off and create a perfect fishing spot. Wild.
Farewell.
I'll take that. We have to go to Borean tundra at some point then. We can do that. I just need a cooking spot. Turn in the cooking daily here. You got a cooking spot in here? You would think they would. It's a cooking area. Alright, first we need to make rhino dogs. Which also could technically get us some cooking levels. There's 399. Cool. And then put these together in the picnic basket. Mustard dog basket. Delightful. Even got a cooking level for it. Love to see it. We need to bring these over to the guy near the flight area. Okay.
Well,
Turn this in again. There you go. And we get
go with
our
fire,
rewards. Spices. And all that. Beautiful. Okay. We're gonna have to wait a little bit on the fishing quest. I think we have a teleport to Borean tundra with one of his machines. That's a possibility. Let's see if we can find this way to get over to... It's up here. One of the mages has connections. Or a portal or something. Portal to the Caverns of Time. Perfect. Exactly what we need.
Need help?
Take me to the Caverns of Time.
Safe travel.
Generally, where we need to be here. Caverns of Time. And we are outside the Caverns of Time? Perfect. Very convenient. Very cool. There's the meeting stone for 66 to 80. Anachronist. Kalimdor. Tick. What's the bronze dragonflight over here? Alright. So we need to find Land's End Beach. It might be here. That'd be the most interesting place for it to be. This is the Lost Rigger Cove. I feel like it's gonna be at the southern tip here. That'd be the most interesting place to be. I think we should go there anyways, even if it's not the right spot. This is South Break Shore. There's a Coast Strider. Look at this guy. Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna whack him with my maces.
Too far away.
Bonk. Fantastic. Alright. We got our water walking going. And away we go. There's no other very obvious beaches. I think it's gonna be this way. Land's End. Just makes sense. It just makes sense. We've had our share of journeys around the side of the continents. Land's End Beach. We got it. Explore Tanaris Desert. Explore Kalimdor. This is Land's End Beach here, huh? Let's keep going. Let's get to the real Land's End Beach. What can be over here? That is Explore Kalimdor. Fantastic. The beach is still a ways off. Keeps people from bothering, I suppose. What do we got here? Got some surf gliders. Chilling. Anything else? It's a large beach. Give you that. There's some spiky stuff out in the distance there. Perfect place to hide some pirate treasure. Oh, sure, definitely. Do you think Halls of Stone normal? I don't know what Halls of Stone is. Is that a... I cannot think anything, but let me humor them to see what this is. This is totally the place, though. Where's that symbol? Group Finder. Damage. Yep. Dungeons. Halls of Stone 75 to 80. Whisper this guy. Can you tank Halls of Stone normal? Theoretically I could, but not right now. There's an island off the south of Tanaris. How do you mature? It definitely looks like an island. This is totally an X marks the spot here. Crash glider. We zoom way out here. There's nothing else on the map. I mean, we can go for it. If we get out too far, it'll tell us. We can turn back. I say we go for it. What's the worst that could happen? Instant death? Been there, done that. We're getting awfully close to the edge. There's definitely something there, though. It's got a tree on it. This is the South Seas. Get back where we're not getting fatigued. There's no flying allowed. in this area. And we've got the fast mount, so I guess there's a few options that we could use to go faster. Like the carrot on a stick. But looks like we can get there. This is definitely something. This isn't even part of the exploring achievement. What nonsense is that? This is the real exploring. There's a whole island out here. We made it! Oh, not to him. We lived! Water walking was absolutely necessary there. What do we got here? Anything? Anybody here? Nobody seems to be in today. Got a whole place out here. They've got a scorpion tail lasher. Machine area. They got a elevator. Let's go up here. It's like a whole inn up here. Abandoned, it seems. Well, it's interesting now. We got a scorpion tail lasher. What a guy. Oh, there's more over this way. We got a whole thing. A whole thing over here. Oil pumping station, perhaps? Climb to the top of here. All sorts of controls in here. My goodness, that's a lot. I'm gonna press the big red button. That's obviously the right choice. Oil rig. Couldn't jump in the water. It's fine. Aha! South Seas Pirates. It was a pirate operation all along. Well, one pirate. And another scorpion. More machinery. And a fishing hut. Digging. There's another pirate. We got pirates. Pirate operation, it seems. South Seas Swashbuckler. South Seas Footbar. Pirate. Pirate. We got pirates. There's pirates here. Just a couple pirates. You could come here to kill pirates for Daenerys quests. A bit out of the way. I suppose you could if you want. Okay. Anything else on the other side here? More pirates. Just some pirates hanging out. And nothing else on the horizon. I think we are safe to say we are way off the map. We're almost completely off the map. You get your own private island, except for all the pirates, so. If we go just a little bit further, we'll be completely off the map. I don't think that's necessary. Alright. So, we got what we wanted there. Explore Kalimdor. Complete. So now we just need to explore Northrend, and that'll be everything. And we've already done Dragonblight, Borean Tundra, and Hollingfjord. So we got 6 other places in Northrend. And then that's everything explored. Nice place to end the world tour. Yep. Completed. We need to get to port back to Northrend for fishing. Yeah. Seems like a reasonable idea. Aside from all the floundering around in the first area, a very efficient system here. Borean Tundra. Very good route. We didn't have too many options, so that was fine. Here at the lake. So we just need to cover ourselves in blood and then go fishing. Try not to land on any of these rocks. That would not help. Maces. Perfect. Alright, let's go get some blood. Let's go get just covered in blood. It's gonna be great. Yeah, we can fly here too. It's gonna take more hits of the maces to get levels at this point. That's why we have faster maces and thunder armor. Out of here. And there's 374. Alright. Woolly Mammoth Bowl. I'm covered in blood. Yay! Wash that blood off. And go fishing in the blood. We need exact fishing to get into the pool of blood. Back up a bit. Try to go this way a bit. We need some Bloodtooth Frenzies. That's what we're looking for. We got 3 of them. 3 of them at once, my goodness. Mostly eating Bone Scale Snapper. That's 5. Beautiful. Well, these aren't worth anything. We got one of these ears. I don't really want those right now. Alright, there you go. We put on our maces for a little bit here. And we can fly. Fly so far away. We zoom out here. I think the best location to go would be the airstrip. And that can get us back to Dalaran. We can technically probably fly Dalaran, but I think the flight paths are at least fast flying speed, so that'd probably be better. Oh yeah, flying is very nice. Very convenient. Just need to take these Bloodtooth Frenzies back to Dalaran. Perfect fishing spot. Alright. Let's do that. Try not to get hit by airship.
Hi, you're a tall one.
Flying with flying machines. That's not what we
Be
want.
seeing you. Hey,
I guess that is what we want. To Dalaran.
off and away.
It is not flying machines. Variety. And we're getting the exhaust sucked straight into their engines. That's very helpful. That's a bit of a way to Dalaran here, isn't it? And look over the places that we've been. We've been to Borean. We're gonna get into Dragonblight. Wintergrasp, technically here. We have to Wintergrasp. We need to, if we want to go explore Wintergrasp a lot, it'd probably be better for us to start at a different time, since we start right about when the PvP match starts, so kind of closes it off for the first little bit. Not too worried about that right now, though. I guess we need to start thinking of where we want to go next. Based on colors, looks like Grizzly Hills is the lowest level area, since this is the introduction to the Grizzly Hills quest. That's in green. There's also Skullzar Basin, Storm Peaks, Violet Hole Dungeon, Zoldrak, technically the Caverns of Time raid, Ice Crown, Grizzly, Ice Crown, Skullzar, Storm Peaks, and Zoldrak. I guess we don't have anything for Crystal Song Forest, but besides those, besides we have all these other ones, Crystal Song doesn't seem to be a particularly large area. Mostly seems to be Dalaran. There's some other stuff out there I've seen. Flying through Dragonblight. This mess over here. We're definitely taking a path to get to where we're going. And it's a possibility that even if this is faster, it would have technically been faster to just fly straight there to Dalaran, since we go on such a meandering path. There's an Emberworm. 106,000 health. That's pretty good. We need to switch. We will switch our gear back into exactly what we want at some point. Probably once we get our maces level up. Our main weapon is still the two-handed axe. What is it, 384 right now? We're about 10 levels behind on maces. I want to grab. Oh, everybody's. Yep. This is here. Everything's still fine here. Don't worry about it. How long do you think they're gonna be screaming and everything's gonna be on fire? Forever? Is it gonna be screaming in fire forever? Ooh, fancy tree. Very crystally and magical. They're sucking the magic out of it, aren't they? Yep. Blue dragonflight. Yep. They're very close to Dalaran here. That's okay. Let's go turn in this fishing daily, and then we'll be done. Just doing this whenever it's available seems to work. Or whenever we're back in Dalaran. blood is thicker. And look at the blood tooth. Don't forget what I told you about making blood pools. There you go. You're a brave one, Eric Erickson. I hope you didn't lose any extremities picking your fishing spot. You still got the fishing bug. Come back tomorrow, and we'll talk some more.
See you around.
And in our bag of fishing treasure, we get some cool stuff. Unusual compass. Point the compass, 10-second cooldown. Spinning. Spinning that way. We got a mana potion. Pygmy oil, drink it. Spinning. It's that way. You feel a little smaller. Okay. Sure. Well, we got this potion we can sell. That's at least some treasure. Am I smaller? I'm a little smaller. That's fine. Use this compass again. I think it just points us a random direction. Fascinating. Well, there you go. We have explored a whole continent to exacting standards. Now we will head somewhere else entirely. Next time. Goodbye.